Hey guys, what's going on? Fearless Front, long time no see. Apologize for the wind, it's a little breezy out here. It's been a little over a month, I think, since I've made a video. Just been busy with the holidays. That being said, I hope you guys all had a good Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. And happy and safe New Year. There's been a lot going on in my life, which I'll go over and share a little bit of that with you. But I figured today would be a good day. It's kind of warm out and we'll go walk around, look at some of the projects, tell you what's been going on. And just basically what I've been up to. So first, probably the biggest thing that's going to happen is this is my house. My wife and I have lived here for 11 years. It's served us really well, but its time is up. We got some dry rot issues in the floorboards. It's not actually a double wide, as most people would think looking at it. Right here on the left side, that is actually a single wide trailer that the previous owner built this addition onto and then re-roofed the whole thing with a cold roof. Yeah, it's not the best, obviously, but it keeps us dry, it keeps us warm, and you know, I've lived here for 11 years and it's done all right. I've put minimal amount of money into it, but like I said, its time is up. As you can see out back here, this is where the track is normally, and obviously there is a driveway that leads back here, right past my shop. And there's a large excavator sitting there. No, that is not mine. That belongs to an excavation company. And I don't know if you can see because of the snow, but we've got about 4 posts in the ground here. And this is the start of what is going to be our new home. We are building out back of our current home, partly because that one is falling apart. The other part being it's way too small space. And the third big reason, as you're about to see, is it's really close to the road right there. So we're building a new modular, 2-story colonial with a full basement, and the basement's gonna have a walkout French door. So I'll be able to use the basement as sort of a shop. It'll be more or less heated. It'll be great. That does, however, mean all of the existing structures, including my garage, or what's left of it, is going to get ripped completely down. It's kind of sad to see it all go, but at the same time, it's nice to move on. I mean, if you really look at this place, it is really dilapidated. I mean, the guy that put it together did it with particle board. He put some vinyl siding here and there, but as you can see, the particle board, you know, it wasn't treated with anything. There's just holes everywhere. Bees get in there in the summertime. Cold blows right through it in the winter, which is why I haven't been in it. My wood stove pipe has basically rotted away, and my K1 heater actually just got fixed because it wasn't working for a while, and I don't really like relying on that as a primary heat source because it gives me a headache when I'm in a room with it for too long. But as we enter the garage, you can see I've got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff I'm gonna have to move. We've only got a few days. Well, I say a few days. We got a couple months to get rid of both of these structures, so everything's got to come out of here, which is a pretty intimidating task, to say the least. I got to find somewhere else to store all my machines. They all got to go somewhere. So it's kind of why I haven't been building. Is I know basically the time is ticking, and any day now we're going to break ground for the new house, so then we're going to be scrambling around doing stuff. But just a quick update on everything that I own. The Murray, the Mudding Murray. Not much has changed with that. I haven't worked much on this thing at all. Kind of messing with the shifting mechanism here. I was going to do a slap shifter, as you can see, kind of between the legs, but sort of off to one side so you can still shift and steer. But I haven't got it quite right yet. I gotta work on these angles. I drilled a hole down here, but it ends up kind of being in the wrong spot. But other than that, nothing has changed on that. I haven't worked on this thing in a long time, but I still plan on finishing it. Don't worry about that. And over here with the dirty diesel, again, not much has changed. Nothing really needs to change with this guy. Sorry about the glint from the light. It's kind of, well, the sun's really low in the sky in the wintertime, so it's kind of hard to film, especially in here. But this thing's great. Some of you may have seen that video where I killed this thing in the water. First time ever I'd done that. That was pretty interesting. But it's been running fine ever since then. No big problems, nothing really major to report. And this little guy, this is a fan favorite, the racing mower or go-kart, whatever you want to call it at this point. I do have a few plans with this thing. I have some complaints about it as I drive it. I wish I had a little bit more low-end power. I wish I had a little bit more top-end speed. It's kind of hard to have your cake and eat it too, but I think I've got some stuff figured out that I'm going to change around a little bit and actually get the best of both worlds out of it. So I will probably be working on this thing in the future, probably after we get the new house and I have a basement to actually work in. I'll probably start messing around with this thing a little bit more. But yeah, as you can see, not much has changed around here. Just kind of keeping our heads down, just trying to stay alive in this winter. I don't really like being outside in the cold. Some of you love it. I can't for the life of me understand how you like freezing your ass off daily. I guess while I'm walking by it, I'll do a quick update on the Dodge. Didn't change much with this. I did change a few things. No more chrome grille. I hate chrome. I'm slowly trying to get away from it all. I still have the chrome front and rear bumper. But I painted the louvers in the actual grill part is black. The grill bezel, which is technically this thing, which was the chrome, is painted to match the rest of the truck. Black headlights. There's actually an intake scoop that comes where that factory fog light should go and goes up into, pipes up into an air box where there's a cone filter. And I've got a block heater in it because it gets cold as hell, and personally I don't like my truck running for 20 minutes in the morning trying to defrost the windshield. So I plug it in, hook it up to a timer, and in about 5 minutes everything's defrosted and ready to go. Other than that, she's in pretty good shape. She's got the classic little bit of rust over the rear fenders Dodge is famous for. Tinted out the tail lights a little. The third brake light is tinted a little. But this is the bumper. This is why I've got the bumper sitting in the shop. Like I said, that bumper, she's not good. At this point, I don't even want to stand on this corner because I'm afraid it's just going to break off. My leg's going to go through it. I'm going to get cut all up. So this summer I'll be painting that rear bumper silver, replacing that, because that's just a hazard at this point. Over here, because I have not very much indoor storage, I've had to resort to leaving the quadractor outside, which is not a big deal, because this is pretty much where it spent the last 6 or 7 years of its life, was sitting in somebody's front yard. So that's where it's sitting out here. I did cover up some of the vitals with the trash bag. I gotta get back to work on this thing too. It's kind of daunting having all these projects to work on and not very much time or space to do it. As it got colder, I kind of lost interest in being outside, so that's kind of why I sort of stopped doing the build videos. Over here we got the Redneck side-by-side. Nothing changed with that. I am, however, thinking about getting rid of the 6.5 horse Predator and doing a pit bike motor in this thing, depending on how the pit bike motor works out for the mini off-road mower. If that thing's awesome, then I'm going to put one on this guy. I'm going to tuck it under that seat down there, and we're going to reap the benefits of electric start and reverse, which would be huge for this thing. That would be a huge upgrade. Now, one of my telephone poles is going to be right here next to my shed, which I am going to finish this spring because now I have to store my stuff in there. Not a big deal. I just stopped building it because we started this whole house process and I wasn't sure if this thing was going to have to move, so I kind of stopped. But it's really pretty close to being done. Just needs a roof. I need to resheath the boards on the outside, because if you look through, when I put the wood on, it all shrank, and now you can kind of see gaps between all the boards, which means the wind and snow and rain blows right through this thing. So I'm going to put some sort of siding on it. Over here beside it though, we've got the Mud King right there, and my grass cutter just chilling over here, just trying to keep stuff out of the way for snow removal purposes, and so these guys can come in and out and do their construction. My life's about to get really busy, so please forgive me for not producing videos as much as I usually do, but I got a lot going on. I'm still working, 40 hours a week in the cold, so I don't really want to be outside on my days off, so it's kind of tough. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Happy New Year. You will be seeing more of me soon. And I will try to keep you guys updated on what's going on. And, we'll get to set up a whole new shop together. So that'll be pretty sweet. But let me know what you guys think. And hopefully I won't be another month before you see me again. Talk to you later.